Audio check, 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 check. Audio check, check. That's fine. Evening, guys. Welcome to HUR Season 12. We're at round 7 and we are at the Mexican Grand Prix. I will get rid of the echo. Yeah, Mexican Grand Prix. I think we're just waiting for another couple. Evening, Michael, Mick. Good luck tonight. I don't think it'll be very easy for some of you guys, but as long as you keep it on track, I think you'll get a good position here at the end. I don't know how you got on Monday. Less said about Monday the better, really, but evening, Chris. Hope you're well. Good luck to you as well tonight. Looking at who we've got, actually, I think Chris would be up there looking at a podium tonight, potentially. At least top 5, I would say. You're welcome. On that note, we'll just flick to the table. Medt's season lead at the moment by 20 points. He's on 139. In fact, for the last 4 races, he's been on the podium with a first, 2 seconds, and a third. Jensen reserve but gets points. He's in second on 119. Keke is on 118. Smalley is 4th on 97. David Enchu is on 96. Mr. Rage is on 93. Zero is on 91. Gentex hasn't been here for the last 2 weeks, but he's still 8th on 81. And then there's a big gap down to Rudy on 64. Pelly's on 62. Macho's on 53. Flex is on 52. Rob's been here for 4 races. He's already on 51 points. He's at a podium this season as well, so he might be able to pull something out the bag here as well, hopefully. Steve-O's in 14th on 48. Adam is on 46 in 15th. Clucky's on 40. Christoph's 39. Nick 33. Chris is on 28. And I'll go Chubby Slug's on 16. He's down in 22nd, but he's retired in 4 of the last 6 races, and the other 2 he wasn't there. So he's only raced once this season. It'll be interesting to see where he can get in up here. Evening, Med. Good luck to you as well. I think over the last couple of weeks, you might find yourself quite lonely tonight. It all depends how it goes. We are going. Anyway, Red Bull are winning the Constructors on 222. Ferrari are on 176 in second. AlphaTauri are on 175. They're only a point behind. Alfa Romeo are on 163. Bit of a gap down to Alpine in 5th on 137. Williams are on 123. Aston Martin 122. Mercedes are 8th with 110. McLaren have 97 and Haas still only have 31 points. In fact, Chubby Slug, I think, is there any racer that I can see on the points that rides a Haas, so that might be why. Oh dear, right. Oh, and we've got a lot of rain, but I don't know if it's going to get worse. Might get a little bit better near the end. There's a few breaks in the cloud, but this makes things definitely interesting. I don't know what the race is going to be like, and I don't really want to know, because Monday it was meant to rain, and I don't think it came in the end. I know Rob's going to fancy this. Who just went out? We'll bring this up for everyone anyway so they can see what's going on. Eric's Inters, not full wets. People are on Inters for now. Zero will be first out on track anyway with Nick. We don't know if these guys have got dry setups on. Some of them might struggle. Depending on how the race is anyway. Turn that down. Evening, Stephen. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Got a bit of rain for you anyway. I know Stephen likes a bit of rain. Who else is out on track at the moment? Chubby Slug's come out. Smalley's out. Nelly's out as well. Is that Chris is coming out as well? I think everyone's now going to try and get at least 2 runs in here, or 3, depending. People might have even put a bit more fuel in because you can probably do a couple of laps on these Inters before they actually kick in. So it might not be their first run, it might be their second run that gets their better lap. But I don't think we'll have DRS anyway. See how Zero can get on going through sector 1. Using the person who's coming out of the pit for a good tow down the first straight anyway. In fact, he's cut that, so that is invalid. We'll go to Nick. He's the second person on the lap. He's gone very deep into turn 1. Corrected it okay for 2. 3, turn 3, oh dear. I don't like turn 3. Nick's first sector anyway, 31 there. I missed the tenths on it. Second sector looked to start good. I think this is the tricky part of the lap anyway, going through these S's. Oh, he's gone miles off track. That hasn't invalidated his lap, but that is not going to be a good starter anyway. We'll go to Smalley, he's behind. See how he's getting on. He's on a valid lap anyway. Don't know what his sector times were, but his second sector's purple. Now he's invalidated. I don't even think he really went that wide there. We've got Ferrari coming in behind. Is that Nelly? Yep. Nelly's a 104.1 through sector 2. Nick's put up a 129 too, but he had a pretty shocker of a second sector. Nelly's going round back into the pit, so he's going to beat he's going to beat Nick's time, 127.3, but there is a lot of time to be made up in then. We've got a Haas. That is Trevi Slug. He's on an invalidated lap as well. Zero's teammate is David Enchu. He's on an invalidated lap. See how Chris is getting on. Chris is on a valid lap. The Alfa Romeo there's not. He's backed out. The Alpine in front. It could be Adam or it could be Rob here. So they'll probably. I think they might be that 127.3. In fact, they've got out the way of Chris's lap. If he can hold it on this last corner, which he does, he's going to put up a reasonable time there. 124.3. That's probably a decent benchmark. If it doesn't dry up, it's going to be a decent lap to try and get near. I mean, Med there's done a 124.4, so he's still a tenth and a half behind. Lewis is out. I think he's retired. Adam there, 126.2. Mick's done a 126. Adam 126.3. Sorry, Mick's just done a 126.2. So he's just nicked in front of his little pal there. Third and fourth at the moment. Smalley was starting another lap. I think Ferrari's just about, no, that's one of them. So how's Rob getting on? Going through sector 2. We'll have a look. He likes the rain. Obviously, he debuted as a full-time driver, I think, only last week, so he's definitely got the pace there to trouble a few of these guys. And I think he's finally done a race without spinning, so this will be a bit of a challenge for him at the moment. Meadows either retired on track, I think he might have retired on track there in sector 2 through the S's. 126.8 from Rob. So this is just half a second off Adam there in 5th at the moment. Smalley's on another invalidated. Mr. Rage is coming through the last corner, and Zero in front of him actually on a 125.2 Zero got. Mr. Rage coming around the last corner a lot tighter than the others, 125.2 as well. He's just nipped in front of him by 200ths there. Another yellow flag. I think that's Nick, but a decent lap there from Mr. Rage. He's definitely improved this season, and I mean, they're still 8/10 off of Chris and Med there, but he's nipped in front of Zero, which is not a bad time from him. Clarkey is going through sector 2 as we speak. See how he gets on. This is on his second lap on these tyres. Some of these might go around and do a couple of laps anyway. Yeah, it was a good lap from you then, Ed. Chris has ABS on. Stephen loves it. It's a good lap from Chris anyway. First person to actually complete a half-decent one as well. It's 8/10. Clarkey's just had three little wobbles there coming out of here. Yeah, it's a horrible sector. I don't like it, and I'm on pad. Clarkey's gone there. He's only 3/10 off Chris there with a 124.6, so he probably lost about maybe 2/10 in that last corner with that wobble as well. So he's going to be right there, up there with those two at the moment. And catch someone else coming to the end of their lap. I don't know if Nelly's on his third lap on those tyres. See if he can improve off a 126.9. He does by a second and a half. It's a 125.3. Don't know if the rain's slowing down, but the times are definitely getting quicker there. 125.3 from Nelly. The other two, Smalley's not on the lap yet. JM Tex is just about to start one, so we'll go on board with him and see where he can put his car. He's done very well this season, top 8. He just missed the last couple of races. He was up to 3rd in the championship, I think, at one time, or 4th, but he's done very well this season so far. Sector 1 looked pretty decent, half a little wobble when he come out of it, but he managed to hold it pretty well. 30.2. It says purple now. It might be the track drying up, or it is definitely drying up. It could just be purple for him though. Chosen to stay off that first curb. A lot of people have gone over it, but James actually decided to stay off it. Chubby Slug flicked on a pair of softs, but he is still in the pit. He does amaze me sometimes. I know it's drying up, but I wouldn't think he'd come out yet. Adam's gone in front of Mick there with a 125.6, so he's taken almost a second off of, he'll take about 8/10 off of his own time there. No, didn't have it before. 124.6 from Jay. So that's definitely drying up. These guys are going to put in a lot quicker times now as well. See how Chris is getting back on. He's 2.5 up almost, going into the last sector. See if he can find another 10th here, and he'll put him into that 23. I mean, he might actually box and flick a soft on, because if he's got, well, he'll have time anyway. We've got 7.5 minutes left. He found half a second actually, so he's put up a 1:23.8. No one is out yet on that soft compound. To find someone who's actually on a lap and improve. Jantix is still. Adam's not going to improve here. Rob is not going to improve. How's David Enshu getting on? He's going to put up his first lap here. On an inter. Yellow flag, it's just someone slowing down. I mean, it's stopped raining now. He's up by 5.5 tenths. So at the moment he's into a 1:24. Calm down, Stephen. I see now David Enshu's getting on into the last sector as well. So that was his teammate. Nick's lost a bit of time there actually. He might have had a little wobble at the hairpin, put the power down too quickly. David Enshu's going to come to the line though. It's probably going to be on 1:23s. 1:23.4. He's done provisional pole at the moment. He's 3 tenths in front of Chris, so he's lost another 2 tenths there, look, Stephen. He's probably going to box. Adam's now flicked on a soft compound. Nick's going to box. We'll catch him on his next lap. Zero's still going around, so he's on his 6th lap on that inter. So is Mr. Rage, and so is Clarky. Clarky there's jumped in front of Chris with 1:23.5 as well, so Rob's just casually driving around as well. He'll probably put in a better run when he boxes. I don't know when people are going to come out though, because Clarky's sideways. Just want to wait for one of these soft compound runners to actually come out the pit. Jantix is on an outlap on the inter again. Good evening, Mike. Hope you're doing well, bud. Obviously, we don't see you on a Wednesday, which is a shame, but it's always nice to see that you're still around. Is Rob coming into the pit? Rob's going to finish his lap. He's just going to keep driving around. He is in the top 10 at the moment. Yeah, you're tight. You might end up dropping outside the top 10. I don't know. That'd be a good race for you. Clarky's just picked up a 5th place grid penalty for hitting the back of Mr. Rage going into the pit. So that's going to hurt Clarky as well. He's going to drop 5 places. Nelly's on an outlap on the soft compound. We'll see how he gets on. Yeah, maybe any professional advice? Well, I didn't make turn 3 on Monday, so the fact that you're probably a second faster than half of them are. Just be patient, get a good start. In fact, it'll be interesting to see what you do from there, because I think you might lose another 4 or 5 places depending on if people validate their laps and that. Oh dear. Rob's finally pit. He's gone in the pits after 7 laps on inters. So at the moment, Nelly's about 1 second, about 9 tenths off of David Enshu. So we'll see how much time he can find. He probably can find at least that. Guys are actually only going to get 1 run at this, I think, as well. They won't be able to save as much energy as they need to. for a second run. Anyway, Nilly's first sector looked pretty decent. It says he's 9/10 down, so Mick's gonna stick it on pole. At the moment he's 10th, he's got to find at least a second. Maybe it might not be just the right time for these softs. It looks like Nelly struggled a bit here. Med could get a bit lucky.